disability is not the issue. Just like anyone, I thought when I came back home with a spinal cord injury, I thought that there was a lot of things in terms of my parenting Thomas that I wouldn't be able to do anymore. And I thought that all those things that I couldn't do or that I struggled with in parenting was because I was now in a wheelchair. And it was very quick to blame the wheelchair for everything bad that was happening to me. It was easy, right? Because it's sort of like there. And very quickly, actually, I had a few hints from here and there, little stories in my life that would happen, that was sort of hinting otherwise. That was telling me, disability is not the issue here. And one of these examples is very shortly after I came back home, so it was about 6 months after my accident. My parents and I took my son, who was almost 2 years old, and we went on a trip to Halifax because some of my famous, most wonderful friends were coming to Canada and from all over the world, and I really didn't want to miss that. It was a conference about parenting with intellectual disabilities, and I needed to see everybody, even though I was in a wheelchair. It didn't matter, basically, the wheelchair. And so we took Thomas, and to make things sort of easier on me, we had sort of predetermined that Thomas would sleep in my parents' bedroom because, after all, they were two people. They didn't have to work in some sense during the day, right? They could just take it easy with Thomas, and also they could move around more easily. I was just in a wheelchair for 6 months. I didn't know how my body was moving. I didn't really know and fit in my chair yet, so there was a lot of sort of insecurity relating to that. So I had agreed to that. It made sense. And the thing that we were trying to avoid basically was a 2-year-old jumping everywhere in the bedroom and doing whatever the 2-year-old wanted to do. And it was funny because the first night, and it really started the first night, I'm lying in bed, I'm ready to fall asleep, and all of a sudden I hear, from the wall that's adjoining to my parents' bedroom, I can hear jumping on a bed, and I could hear laughter, but those really gut laughs from a 2-year-old. He's enjoying his time because right now he has the attention of two people who are trying to make him do something that he decided he wasn't going to do, which was sleep. And so he's having a blast, he's having a party, and I have my two parents who raised children before who are just they don't know what to do. And they're trying to sort of put him, in his playpen to sleep. I texted my mom, and I thought it was just funny, and I think that's a story that I want to remember forever because, this is a perfect story to sort of say disability was not the issue. The behavior we were trying to avoid from my 2-year-old still happened, even though they were able-bodied, people, two of them. I think it actually made it worse because they were two, so he had double the audience. And that, sometimes we think that not controlling your child's behavior could be a reason or caused by the fact that you're, having a disability, but really it's what every parent faces. And I think it's a healthy part of development. So again, disability, not the issue here.